Hey, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to Season 10 Eve, baby. There are some things that you might want to get done before the new season kicks off. Some things you might need to be made aware of, and let's just go over everything to get you mostly prepared for Season 10. Now, I will start off saying there will be queue times, okay? There will probably be long queue times. I'm expecting a lot of people, probably over 1,000 queue. But New World's done a good job of capping off the servers early to try to prevent any, prolonged 8-hour, 10-hour queues like back in the day. So we will see what happens with that. Now, we do have to remember Season 9. When the season first came out, nothing was working, right? Anytime you got into a mutation or OPR, 3v3, didn't matter. You were getting DC'd. So do expect some problems on the first day, maybe the first 2 days. They will get it figured out. There's always some little bug or whatnot on any update they do. So just be prepared to do that. Now, I know a lot of y'all have been saying in chat recently that you took off work to play, blah, blah, blah. Bad idea. Bad idea, because if there is a lot of problems like that first day, you just took off work for nothing. Okay, work is important, people. Gaming is just gaming, okay? But, if you choose to do that, hopefully everything runs smooth and you have a great time and enjoy yourself. One of the main things you need to pay attention to going into the new season is any content that you're planning on doing, where it's catacombs or just the main story quest. You need to look at keeping a enfeebling spear on you. I don't care if you just want to main the fire staff or the bow or whatnot. The enfeebling spear is still going to be one of the best weapons in the game. One of the most, if not the most important weapon like it's been all these years. With that perk on there, you will weaken the enemy 48% as it is currently right now for 6 seconds. And then when you perforate, you not only weaken the enemy by additional 30%, but you also rend the enemy by 30%. Now, what will those be adjusted to for the new season? We'll have to wait and see. But it's still going to be the best means of instant weakening that you're going to be able to have with any weapon. So make sure you keep that on you. It's going to make your life a lot more simple, especially in catacombs when you're going to have probably a tank, a healer, and 1 DPS. That 1 DPS is mostly going to be spear, so you can enfeebly weaken the main enemy around, and then you can go from there. Or the tank can keep that offhand. If you're a tank out there that just random queues mutations, then you need to always keep an enfeebling spear on you, because at certain bosses, all the DPS are going to be ranged, and you're going to be the one that have to weaken and rend so they can actually do some damage. You might want to go ahead and try to get, I think you could do up to 30 faction missions before you're capped out, but get as many faction missions as you can get done. And then that way, when you turn them in, you get free XP that will help you rank up a little bit quicker tomorrow. Remember, on the first 3, you get the ×10 bonus of the day. So the first 3, you'll get that extra kick, and that will be some really nice, good XP, gold, and all that good stuff. Also, this is the last day, so PvP track, they could be changing the way the rewards work and going back to the old system. The old system was absolutely brutal. For those who came in when Eternal came in, and, well, a little bit after Eternal, they changed from where you basically, once you get to track 50, you have a 98% chance every track after 50 to 100, and then when you get to 100, it goes back to 3% chance. Before 50, it was 29, 39, and 49. So actually, it was 29, 39, and I think it skips 49. So when you get on today, you might want to look and see where you're at and try to grind out some tracks to get any remaining artifact you want. If they do change it the way it was the old way, you're going to have to go track 29, 39, 59, 69, 79, 89, 99, and that will be your only chances all the way up to 100 to get a artifact, and it's a very low chance. Then after track 100, it's a 3% chance all the way up. So I didn't get Nimble Coat till track 150 on my main account, and some people didn't get Serenity even while they were at 190 something. So that old system was brutal. If it goes back to that, you're gonna really figure out what a real grind is, especially if you have multiple characters. Your fastest way to level will still be the main story quest. You're always going to get rewarded mostly for that. Do expect some bugs with some of the main story quests or some single file lines. Let's try to be civil, people. I know when, Elysian Wilds came out, there were actually single file lines of 50 people. I don't have any photos of it anymore. I wish I did so I could show you, but there were single file lines of people waiting to do the quest. It was like a 3-minute respawn timer on whatever it is we were gathering. So make sure you try to be civil and you just get in line and wait your turn if you're going to do that. Now, if it is backed up like that, I would suggest just doing side quest or some other content until the player account, on that waiting line dies down some in the few coming days. A lot of people are going to be trying to rush through the content. If you try to rush through this content, you might get to the end of the week or 2 weeks and just be all out of content. Try to enjoy it, people, because what happens with New World is they come out with a big update every year around this time. People play it for about a month and then they're gone with nothing to do because they usually rush through it, and then it's done and over with. So try to enjoy the content. Even the devs said enjoy the content, which probably means there's not much more content coming for a while. Now we will have the new weapon coming in season 11, but if they're telling you to just slow down, don't look up videos and enjoy it, you might take that as a little warning that not a lot of new content's coming out for a while afterwards, probably another year. Now, we'll be live here today, so you can feel free to stop by my Twitch and say what's up. I might do a multi-stream on YouTube also. If you want to learn how to run M3s and you're on Nisa, you can hit me up and I'll give you the Discord for teaching M3s. Part of a group that's going to be trying to teach new players how to run mutations from the ground up, and the proper way to run M3s at a very basic level that it's easy to follow and easy to be successful with. And then later on, we might reach out to, start teaching stage 1 of like speed or score running, stage 2, and then stage 3 will be, way late. I don't know if we'll even reach that. Depending on how popular as M3s get. If it's like back in the old days, then that would be great. Now, also with the Hive, the new Hive. Now, originally, I was planning on running it. We have a streamer Discord where it's Baggins, J Oddity, Langy, Nindy, myself, FC Doomsday, Liam, Gaming Gothic, Kanito, and if I'm leaving anybody out, I'm sorry, but that's all I can think of right now. Now, we were planning on running the Hive, trying to do it the first day, but really, as we thought about it leading up to it, we're going to spend the first 1 or 2 days with chat and just going through the story and enjoying our time instead of trying to rush into the Hive, being way under geared and just getting slaughtered. That will only be fun for people who love to see people suffer with trap runs. We would rather enjoy ourselves with the new content for the first couple of days. It looks like on Wednesday we will get together and do a little fun streamer, New World community. Guys that's been streaming for a long time. Now, there are plenty of streamers that obviously are going to be left out here, but we know they're going to be with their groups and they're not going to be able to make it. So it is what it is. Now, we are going to do that on Wednesday. I don't know exactly what time. I'm here in Texas, so my central time is going to be different than your, EU time, CES time. So I will make sure I get you that information here in the following days. I'll put it in my Discord when I know more. And then that will be a lot of fun. I hope we can get through it. Also, I am working on a website. I'm going to have some builds that I'm going to put up there eventually. I'm going to have to look over. It's going to take about probably a week or 2 to try to look over all the perks and what's going to be meta and what's going to be good. And then we'll go from there and try to get everything uploaded. And also I'll have links in the Discord for that. I just want to make a quick video, try to give you some, little quick tips, informations, nothing too crazy about what you may want to do to prepare and what you want to do expecting, for the update. Hopefully we all have a smooth sailing and we're good on the update. I really hope New World knocks it out of the park on this. I'm super excited and I just cannot wait to get my hands on all the new gear, all the new weapons, the weapon perks and all that stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. The Hive's going to be amazing. The Catacombs, I think, is going to be insane. I will be running Catacombs a lot on Valhalla also with Andy V and Peju Poo. So feel free to stop by and check me out when I'm on there. Usually on Fridays, I'm on Valhalla. Every other day, I'm on Nisa. So I will see y'all then. Y'all have a good one. And I'll see y'all in the season 10, baby. Later.